नमस्कार कार्यक्रम छ प्रश्नमा यहाँहरूलाई स्वागत छ। म रचना पौडेल। विश्वमा बढ्दो जनघनत्वका कारण यसले निम्ति आएको वायुमण्डलीय प्रदूषण व्यापक नै छ। यसै बीचमा नेपालको राजधानी काठमाडौँ पनि वातावरणीय प्रदूषणमा अग्रस्थानमा देखिन्छ। यही प्रदूषणका कारण विभिन्न किसिमका रोगले ग्रस्त छन् र ज्यान गुमाउन पनि बाध्य छन् मानिसहरू। बाहिर हिँडेको मान्छे मास्क नलगाई हिँड्नै सक्दैन। त्यो हावामा बग्ने 2.5 माइक्रोनको हावाको शुद्धिकरण गर्न निकै कठिन पनि छ। 21औं शताब्दीमा प्रविधिले शिखर चुमेको छ। आम नेपालीका लागि प्रदूषित ठाउँमा बसेकालाई पहिलो पटक हावा शुद्धिकरण गरी बस्न सकिने एयर प्युरिफायर नेपालमा सार्वजनिक गरिँदैछ। के हो यो? यसले के काम गर्छ? यो कतिको उपयोगी छ? यसै विषयमा कुराकानी गर्न हामीसँग स्टुडियोमा हुनुहुन्छ ब्लू एयर प्युरिफायरका रिजनल डाइरेक्टर TR गणेश। Welcome to the show, sir. Before talking about the remedies and the product you're going to launch very soon, how do you overview the pollution record and the environmental degradation, the global warming, overall the condition of pollution record, let's say?
Just to sum it up in a few words, they say that 9 out of 10 diseases globally happens because of bad air. So at Blue Air, we are leaders in purification across the globe. And we are a 20-year-old company, and we are into air purification and nothing else. We are there in more than 75 countries, and we also studied the air purification index of Nepal. They say that anything above 100 in terms of air pollution index, which is called as AQI, is supposed to be harmful for the human being. In Nepal, it's much, much more than 100. So we feel that this is one area where we have to offer our solution so that the people of Nepal have better lives and they lead a good quality, healthy life.
Simply, if we have to understand, we can understand our air purifier as a highly innovative, standard technology, advanced technologies and all. But what more we need to understand about Blue Air Purifier?
See, Blue Air operates on a patented technology called as HEPA Silent, which is the only technology in the world which cleans up to 99.97% particulate matter. To tell you in common man's language, it takes care of all the particle matters, gases, harmful viruses and bacteria that are in the air. But one important thing that people don't understand is the air indoors is much, much more harmful than the air outdoors.
Exactly.
Suppose the outdoor air is say X, the indoor air can be 10x to 100x. That bad it can be. And anything above 150 to 200 is harmful, as I told you earlier.
So what are the attributes, advanced attributes of Blue Air Purifier, and how does it function? What are its trademarks? How will it trademarks functions as a purifier?
As I told you, this HEPA Silent technology is something that only Blue Air has across the globe. And what we do is we are actually verified by AHAM certificate. It's called as American Standard Certification, which is the best global certification in the world. Now, if you look at it, there are different types of purifiers in the market today.
Exactly.
But in terms of our competence, we state exactly what we deliver. For example, if we say that we deliver on a volume of air, we stick to that. And superiority wise, both in terms of performance and also in terms of deliverance, we are #1. And talking about HEPA Silent, as I told you, it takes care of particles up to 0.1 micron size. Just to fathom what is 0.1 micron size, the human hair is around 40 microns.
Exactly.
So you're talking about particles, small particles, 1/700 times the human hair. That's what is get trapped into our machine. And what we get is pure air that we can breathe.
In terms of its attributes, aspects or elements used in this purifier, there are many varieties, different variations in market. In terms of if you had to talk about air purifier, then how do you differentiate this purifier to those products?
See, most of the purifiers do use HEPA filter as a filtering medium. But in our machine, we use something like a graded HEPA filter. Right from small particles to the bigger particles are captured in a phased manner. And we also have something called Whisper Silent, where the operation is very quiet. Even if in your bedroom or an office room, you'll not even hear the machine sound. The decibel levels are very low. And the third thing is, of course, the efficiency of the machine, the cost efficiency of the machine. We consume very little power, as low as 15 watts, which is something like an LED bulb. So both in terms of effective cost of saving and performance, we are right up there in terms of performance.
You have been initiating this in more than 75 countries, and you are showcasing this in Kathmandu as well, very soon to be launched. So what do you say about the dramatic, population growth in Kathmandu? It's a biggest city, and there's a pollution, one of the severe problem. How do you analyze this problem?
See, in fact, when you offer solutions, we all not only look at indoor solutions, we also look at outdoor solutions. Because most of the people in Kathmandu are out they're either traveling, they're on the streets. So we are also developing outdoor products like your face mask, for example. That's one addition that Blue Air will be launching in the coming times. And looking at a population like your Nepal or China or India for that matter, where a lot of people are outdoors, this can be an effective solution for people outdoors. Plus, we are also trying to get into automobiles. So while you are driving a car or a bus, you can have an air purifier within your automobile. So we are constantly innovating ourselves into all aspects of air purification, whether you are outdoors, indoors, or on the move.
Do you think this product will be much benefited to the most polluted city like Kathmandu, as likely as the other Asian countries, African countries you have already, implemented on?
Yeah, definitely, because in terms of awareness, Kathmandu is also going up in terms of awareness. And while I was traveling, I found a lot of people wearing a basic mask.
Medical mask.
Medical mask does not take out, it takes out all the particulate matter, but the gaseous matter, the pollution from the automobile, the smoke, and the carbon dioxide is not taken away by most of the masks in the market today. But we have developed a technology where it takes both particulate matter and gases. And yes, Nepal is there very much in radar. And we believe that we want to provide clean air to everyone. That's a motto. So it is not about people who are affluent or people who are can buy indoor air purifiers. We want to reach the masses. That's our strategy in Nepal.
So people are pretty much unaware about the advanced technology coming on in market. They are pretty much unaware unless and until it's showcased in a very expanded areas. How efficient is Blue Air Purifier in that context?
See, what
in Nepal, especially
in Nepal, what we plan to do is we want to make people digitally aware about the ill effects of air pollution. As I said, many people are not aware that sitting indoors, we can be exposed to much more pollution than outdoors. So we are doing an activity which will be very active in all the media channels and digital media, for example, talking about air pollution as a category, not so much about Blue Air alone. So as I said, our mission is to provide clean air for everyone. So not only about Blue Air, we want everyone to understand the hazards of air pollution. So our mission will be to educate, whether it is reaching through universities or through other forms of media, will be there.
So usually indoor air purifiers, if we have to talk about, then AC, air conditioner, is the main or major product that we have been using. So in some and the other way, AC affects the health, body, physically. Does this air purifier does the same? No,
in fact, what we do is, as you said correctly, the air conditioning duct or the air conditioning system throws a lot of bad air into the room. And this is a standalone solution where all the particulate matter or the viruses or bacteria that may come through the ducts can get trapped in the machine and you get clean air. And we have a unique feature where we have a purification happening every 12 minutes. For example, you have 5 air changes in an hour. Or in other words, no product other than an air purifier can give you this good air every 12 minutes. So once corrected, you constantly get good air in the room. Air conditioning, even if you have a filter, the cycle may be much more, not every 12 minutes. So if you talk about the targeted group of this product, you are launching this product, and I think many of us are pretty much excited about using and implementing it. But talking about its price, affordability and convenience, how affordable it is for Nepalese, especially Nepalese. I'll tell you, if you talk in terms of dollar terms, the machines start from $150 upwards, going up to $8,000. And it actually fits into each strata of the economy. Some years back, air conditioning was a very luxurious product. Today it's become a mass product. We expect air purification systems to also be there over a period of time. So if you're talking about target audience in specific, customers, buyers, we are most concerned about expectant mothers. Because during the time of pregnancy, that's one strata of people who have to be very careful about their health. We are very bothered about small kids, infants, and elderly people. Because once you cross a certain stage in life, the immunity comes down in the system. So we want to address basically the pregnant mothers and the elderly people plus the infants. Or the diseased people, let's say. See, this is not a remedy for a disease, but it can be a prevention. I'm not a doctor, yes. So I can tell you that this can prevent the pulmonary diseases, etc. But cure is something that I cannot talk about because it's again a technical term and which a doctor can probably say. But yes, it can help people who have got issues in terms of respiratory.
So this product is used in some of the like highly designated places or areas like embassies, INGOs, already used. What are the responses you have?
See, basically, globally, all the embassies in Nepal and world over have made air purification systems as standard appliances, mandatory appliance, whether it's a refrigerator, washing machine. Today they added an air purifier. So all the diplomats, the consulates and their offices and the staff have to have an air purification system. So similarly, I'm sure when government of Nepal has its embassies in high pollution areas, they'll definitely advocate this as a product.
Will this be applicable in normal rooms then? This might be a matter of concern.
No, the thing is like as small as 15 meter square, right up to 120 meter square, we have solutions. So each of the product categories that I was talking about will fit into those room sizes and give you clean air.
So your company has brought this extremely well-equipped technology for air purifier, and this is definitely an innovative thought. But this is a product. How about the awareness campaign?
See, in terms of awareness campaign, we'll be reaching out to general public. Okay, I'll just give you an example. What we did in India, we reached out to the defense forces, the police forces who are actually in the open, inhaling the smoke. We gave away blue air mask as a social scheme, and this is something that we will try and do out in terms of awareness, how a product can benefit. Probably we'll go to institutions, give them a talk on what air pollution can do harm, etc. But digitally we'll be very active. So that today everybody is digitally there on social media. So that's one area where we would want to be very active in Nepal also.
But digitally it would be active indoor. How about outdoor pollution? How
that's
can
what I
we
said.
prevent?
Outdoor we can have road shows and campaigns.
Have you thought about this? Have
in
your
fact, we
company
have.
had
In
this?
fact, even in China we do a lot of activities. China we even reach out to labor camps, to shelters, to workers' homes, etc. And we not only distribute masks for them to be aware about the harms, we also give them corrective measures on how to stay and breathe good air. So this campaign will not only run indoors, it will also go outdoors.
So your product is going to be launched in Kathmandu. What are your expectations? How have you thought about it? What are your expectations?
We have been
from
getting a lot of
customers?
inquiries directly from embassies and diplomats. Previously, we used to supply out of US and from Sweden, where we are headquartered. But we thought that we should have a local presence here to reach out to our customers in a faster way. And we are very happy to announce our launch today evening in Nepal. So I think this will go a long way. And looking at Kathmandu as one of the most polluted cities, I'm sure that we can add value by giving clean air to everyone.
Oh, this will be effective in some and the other ways.
Yes, definitely, definitely. And we would be there in different phases. At some stage, we'll also be in retail channels, we'll be in the online channels, we'll be in the brick and mortar stores. So we'll make the product available pan Nepal over a period of next 3 months.
Okay, so I think we are to the end of this conversation. The company is a global leader for the air purifications. What do you suggest to the people who are about to use this air purifier? What are the advices?
I think there were a couple of myths that people should not be scared about, whether it's going to cut down your immunity if you have an air purifier. It's not so the case. There's a classic example. If you go and stand in front of an automobile which has got bad fumes, okay, do you want the fumes to enter your lungs, or you wear a mask to prevent the entry? So that's the analogy we give everywhere. And I must add that Blue Air is part of Unilever, one of the largest MNCs in the globe. And we stick to our values, our social values, commitment. And I'm sure that once people start using our product, they'll be very happy with the performance that it delivers.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks
It's a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
उहाँ हुनुहुन्थ्यो ब्लू एयर प्युरिफायरका रिजनल डाइरेक्टर टी आर गणेश। हवस् त आजका लागि कार्यक्रम 6 प्रश्न यति नै। हामी निरन्तर न्युजमा छौँ। नमस्ते।